Away from one leg, let's speak business. This is Easy Friday Business. Now, the government is banking on the public-private sector financing to complete Phase 2B and 2C of the standard gauge railway. The project, estimated to cost close to 650 billion shillings, stretches from the Naivasha to Malaba town, a distance of about 475 kilometers. Transport Cabinet Secretary Davis Chilchil says the government will seek the private sector's hand, in financing the rolling stock and freight operations, are expected to cost around 130 billion shillings.
In April, Kenya signed a deal with China for the financing of the SGR Phase 2B and 2C from Naivasha, Nakuru County to Malaba, Busia County. The total cost of financing the project is estimated to be 645 billion shillings. Transport Cabinet Secretary Davis Chilchir says the government intends to construct the rail infrastructure while bringing in private investors to handle rolling stock like locomotives, wagons and freight services.
With that investment of 5 billion, we'll be looking to reduce the portion that would otherwise go to freight in buying the engines, buying the bogies and the rolling stock, and therefore reduce that cost significantly, but allow private sector to play in that space. That way, instead of spending an extra $500 million or $1 billion, we leave that to the private sector.
This concession arrangement would allow the private sector to operate and maintain the rail services, helping ease pressure on exchequer. Chilchir revealed that Etihad Rail has already shown interest in the cross-border project, which will improve regional integration. He also emphasized the government's commitment to increase rail offtake to 40% of the 40 million metric tons handled at the port of Mombasa.
Our 40 million metric tons of cargo landing in Mombasa today, the railway is only taking about 20%. If we are able to work more closely with the ports, we will be able to take up to 40-50%.
He was speaking on the sidelines of the 37th Council of Ministers Northern Corridor meeting that resolved to fast-track the implementation of the Northern Corridor Green Freight Strategy 2030 in order to reduce impact on freight transport activities on environment. Weri Mujenga for Easy Friday.